Hi, Cancer, Leo, Cusp Collective. Welcome to your Cosmic Energy Tarot and Oracle message spread. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for all the love you do show here on my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Again, if you've been hanging out with me, welcome back. I appreciate your time and your presence, y'all. I thank you again for all the likes, the comments, the shares, the views. I truly appreciate it, okay? Cancer Leo, let's get into your gratitude session, moment, practice, whatever you want to call it, okay? Offer up some gratitude in your space right now. I am going to do the same. And then we will see what you got going on in the cosmos, all right? Almighty Creator, my divine ancestors, and all holy angels, I thank you so much for being here with me and with the Cancer Leo Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube. Anyone who has strong Cancer or Leo in their natal chart, or strong 4th and 5th house energies, or just feels drawn to watch this reading, I thank you for connecting us all in this moment. I also thank you for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that this collective needs to be aware of regarding how they are being cosmically supported. Whatever planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac signs, or elemental energies are influencing or guiding this collective, I do ask that that information come forward in this reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for your clear guidance, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you, and so it is. Alrighty, Cancer Leo. Feels like this deck is ready to go. So let's get into it. Cosmic energy for my Cancer Leos. Cosmic energy for my Cancer Leos. Okay. You got Grand Cross and Provoker as your first card out here. Vibration of 47, which does break down into an 11. And again, this 11 energy has been really strong in the collective. So 1111 might be a number sync for you. But 11 really does point to your personal, individual, and unique path and ascension and growth, okay? So this is really going to be focused in on you and what you have going on internally, Cancer Leo, okay? But that Grand Cross, it's an aspect in your natal chart where there's some sort of square almost. I don't know if you guys are into astrology or your natal chart at all, but when something squares something else, it's a 90-degree angle that those placements create, and it causes some form of challenge, okay? So there's absolutely some challenge here that you might be facing, Cancer Leo. We'll dig a little deeper into it, but let's see what else you got going on, okay? Oh, the challenge of transformation might have something to do with it. Pluto could be challenging you, or there could be a current planet placement that is squaring your Pluto placement, okay? Which is all about your subconscious mind. It is also about transformation. Pluto is a generational planet, meaning I think, I want to say it's about every 29 years Pluto maybe moves into the next house, or it takes 29 years for Pluto to make 29 or 31 or something like that. It's some odd number in the late 20 kind of early 30 range, okay? But yeah, there's some activity here happening in your Pluto or with your Pluto placement that is forcing almost, and I do get the word forcing you to transform or change something. So Provoker, it's like there's something gnawing at you, poking at you, or just environmental factors that are prodding you to shift in a particular way. And again, look at that, Pluto being the number 11. I told you guys, for specifically here, Cancer Leo, for y'all, 1111 is going to be a very important synchronicity when you do see it. It is a call to kind of tune into what you're thinking, feeling, and sensing all in that moment, okay? As whatever is happening around you or within you is an important part of your journey, okay? Let's get one more. What else is going on cosmically here with Cancer Leo? Jupiter return. Okay. Good. Glad we're ending on a kind of an upbeat here with Jupiter's return. It's the vibration of 49, which breaks down into a 13, which further breaks down into a 4. So 4, 13, or 49 might be important numbers for you here. But Jupiter return is all about gaining some sort of beneficial support. Okay, Jupiter being the planet of expansion, right? The planet of luck and good fortune. Okay, think Wheel of Fortune card. Ooh, excuse my stomach. The Jupiter return energy is Jupiter could be in the house or the exact degree for some of y'all that it was in when you were born. So again, if you do not know your natal chart, there are free links in my description box below for you to figure out that information. See where your Jupiter is, see where Jupiter is now, right? And compare and contrast that energy. But there is a lot of help, okay? What I love about the Pluto and the Jupiter dynamic here in your spread right now, Cancer Leo, is that it could feel as if you are being condensed in some way, restricted in some way, or pulled to withdraw really deep within you. But think about that energy of contracting and expanding, right? It's like the divine or the universe is contracting you right now in order for you to expand larger, go bigger, meet broader or wider horizons in some way, shape, or form. Okay, yeah. Bottom of the deck, you do have Neptune, which is the energy of sacrifice. Okay, Piscean energy here. Pluto being Scorpio, Jupiter being Sagittarius. All right, which really talks about having to let go of your perception around something in order to embrace a new one. Not everything is what you think. Okay, not everything is as it seems, and that's where I feel like that contracting and expanding, right? So this Pluto energy, yeah, it's here to support you, right? And it might be uncomfortable to have to go so deep within yourself and have to kind of plummet through your own darkness. But the benefit of all of that is that you come out of this with a new perspective, a new understanding, or a new awareness or alignment with something that will benefit you in a very positive way or bring you some form of good fortune. Okay. Vibration of 10 though here with Neptune. So again, another one, multiple ones here. Let me know if any of those number syncs connect with you, okay? But let's get into this. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about Grand Cross, Provoker, Pluto and transformation, and this Jupiter return and the benefits here for Cancer Leo. Tell me more about this Grand Cross, Pluto, and Jupiter return for Cancer Leo energies. What's provoking Cancer Leo here? What's the challenge with this Grand Cross? Oh, yeah. Being challenged with the Tower. Absolutely. Can't make this up, y'all. It's Pluto energy in and of itself. So Pluto showing up here twice. Like I said, Pluto is challenging you here. Pluto is bringing some form of contrast to your life in order for you to transform something. And again, I get that with the Neptune energy, where there's a paradigm, a perspective, a viewpoint, an idea that doesn't hold all the truth. Cancer Leo, that was a very interesting way for me to say that, but it's like what you're perceiving or internalizing from this point of view, from this perspective, from this paradigm is not feeding you or giving you the full picture, okay? Which is why Pluto wants you to transform that thought process or transform an aspect of yourself here to really see the bigger scope of it all, okay? Tell me more about this Tower though. Tell me more about this Tower for Cancer Leo energies. Thank you so much. Tell me more about this Tower. Ooh, King of Swords. Like I said, it's challenging your thought process. It's challenging the way that you make decisions. There's a thought, an idea, a perspective, some form of logic, okay, that isn't necessarily tethered to the full truth. But in true King of Swords fashion, the pursuit is always the truth, right? Getting down to the facts, okay? Some of you, this Tower could include a King of Swords, so you could have an air sign coming in challenging you here, Cancer Leo, and that can also be uncomfortable Because Cancer Leo, you are fully in that water and the heart space with that Leo energy, water and fire. And here comes this King of Swords asking you to think about something, to go deep, okay? It could come out of the blue because the King of Swords is Aquarian energy for me as a reader, all right? Could also be a Gemini a part of this as well. But signs don't necessarily matter. I'm just saying it just in case it resonates for anyone out there. But yeah, there's a someone's challenging your mind or challenging how you view something, okay? Challenging you to tear down or transform something that you, Cancer Leo, wholeheartedly are believing in, have completely attached to, okay? Or tethered some form of truth to. Okay, so tell me more. Tell me more about the Tower and the King of Swords. Clarify. The Tower and the King of Swords. Thank you. Wait, flipped over in the deck here. Yeah. There's the challenge. 8 of Cups. To walk away from something. To let something go. Something that you're deeply emotionally attached to here, Cancer Leo. To release it. Hard. Absolutely. Tower moment. Absolutely. Okay. This also could be... I just got a random kind of, well, I won't say random because nothing here is random. It's all from the divine and spirit. But this King of Swords could have walked away from you. An air sign could have released you, let you go in some way here. Yeah, the Fool card. Yeah, for a new beginning. Maybe you feel like they did so foolishly, or maybe they did it in a foolish way. But again, it brought in the necessary tower that was meant for you to experience here, Cancer Leo, okay? So regardless of it is, this King of Swords energy is presenting a particular challenge to either get you to let go of something, Cancer Leo, okay? Or they've let you go or have walked away, and that's causing this kind of provoking, square, challenge, tower energy that's ultimately going to lead you to a transformation. Let's get into that, though. What is transforming here for Cancer Leo energies? What do they need to know about this transformation, Divine? Thank you so much. What is transforming? Wow. Your strength, Leo. Your ego for some of y'all. Your heart space, your pride. Ooh, some of you wanted to stay in that tower because of pride. Pride would not let you let that tower fall. And that's okay. We all have pride that we have to work through. Okay, Cancer Leo, you're not alone in that. But that's what it feels like. It's like there's a need to conquer your pride or transform something that you hold a lot of pride around, which is now, I don't want to say blocking, but it's like it's no longer, that pride is no longer in alignment with the benefit that the divine is trying to bring in for you, some form of expansion. Okay, that pride is keeping you small. Again, think contracting. It's keeping you small where the divine is trying to make you bigger or grow you, okay? And that's what needs to be sacrificed here, that pride, okay? And I know pride is healthy to a certain extent, right? Everything has a healthy balance. It just feels like this particular energy that you're proud about or have pride around is getting out of balance, okay? Tell me more about the strength and the transformation. Yeah. It's keeping you under a dark cloud where the divine's trying to, again, get you out. Come out from under that dark cloud here, Cancer Leo. Holding on to that pride is only damaging you. It's not hurting anyone else. And again, this could be resentment. This could be anger. This could be pain. This could be even hatred, dare I say, right? Almost like I just keep hearing, how dare you, how dare you, how dare you. That could be towards this King of Swords. Like, how dare you, 8 of Cups, and walk away from me, or how dare you let this go, or whatever the case might be here, okay? There is just a little bit of pride, yeah, that's keeping you under this cloud, or it really is draining you, first and foremost, of your energy. But the 10 of Swords is, as tragic as it is, as painful as it is, as uncomfortable as it is, right? It's also a very, very beautiful card of mental transformation, okay? Meaning you can no longer go back to the mental state that you were in prior to these 10 swords being present. It's like something has to shift. You have to move into the page, or you have to start back over at the ace, okay? This also just gives me, the pride is clouding your mindset. It's clouding your judgment for some of y'all. Okay, your ability to perceive reality is a little warped here. Ooh, come on now, Neptune. That's exactly what Neptune does. It warps your perception of reality. I always like to say with Neptune energy, and then look at that life's purpose, North Node underneath that. I always like to say when Neptune shows up, it's like, imagine the distortion that happens when you either look down at a pool or a body of water sometimes, or, you know, that trick, not trick, but the thing you learn where you look at a glass full of water kind of head on, and then you put a straw in and it looks fragmented or fractioned off, like either really large in the water when you know it's actually a small straw, but it looks bigger when you're looking at it through the water. It's that type of distortion, okay? That this strength energy, which is coming through as pride, is causing in your perception right now, okay? Tell me more about strength in the Ten of Swords for this transformation. Clarify strength in the Ten of Swords for this transformation. Yeah. Five of Wands. Ooh, Cancer, Leo. I feel some stubbornness around this, which is cool. It's all right. No judgment. No judgment at all. To be asked to let go of your pride, especially around something where you maybe really feel like you were done wrong here, or betrayed or backstabbed, Cancer, Leo, that's hard. That is difficult. And I almost feel like Cancer, Leo right now is like, oh, no. I'll go to war over this. That's what your pride is saying. Like, no, I'll fight for this. But that's what needs to transform. Okay, this combative energy that you're either having with the divine, having with spirit, having with yourself, or having with this King of Swords. Ooh, and I know that does not sound fun, and I can hear it. I can hear that Leo energy and be like, nah, they're not gonna happen. Nope. But this is just the energy I'm picking up on. As always, Cancer, Leo, right? You choose what's always best for you and what feels right for you. Let's look into this benefit though, and see how Jupiter is trying to expand you. What's going on with this Jupiter return energy for Cancer, Leo? Okay. Queen of Swords, so you do have a match here. So it's almost like this King of Swords, whatever they did with this Eight of Cups, some of you, they maybe walked away from some sort of foundation, commitment, connection, partnership, contract that you had, okay? And again, like I said, you guys are in that water-fire dynamic, right? So having to incorporate this air energy, it's difficult, right? It's a bit of a challenge. And I think that that's what this King of Swords has awakened here in you, Cancer, Leo, regardless of your gender. This Queen of Swords energy, to get you to activate this, that's the benefit, right? So there's always a blessing or something positive or beneficial that you can gain out of anything, right? It's all about your perspective. But let's see, tell me more about this Queen of Swords and this benefit. Some of you, it's like, now I know, now I have the ability to apply logic in certain situations, especially if this was centered around love, Cancer, Leo, like it was a romantic relationship. Okay, now you have this Queen of Swords activated in your energy where whatever this King of Swords did, betrayal, it's like that won't fly ever again. You've learned. Tell me more though. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords and Jupiter return. Thank you. Come on now. Can't make this up. Nine of Cups. You now know. You now know what makes you happy. You know exactly what brings you joy, what gives you that sense of fulfillment, right? And you're going to be able to be aware of that energy outside of a connection with someone else. Because I do feel like the King and Queen of Swords were in some sort of tower together in some sort of, again, union, bond, contract, okay? And then you got the Emperor. Ooh. Okay? The Emperor to clarify all of that. So where you might have looked to this King of Swords to lead you in some way or lead this connection or this tower or whatever this might have been, okay, you guys fill in the blank. Now you're recognizing here, Cancer, Leo, that you have that energy within you. You can lead yourself. Okay? This might be really, really huge, and I do feel like this has somewhat of a romantic energy to it, but if not, that's okay. Apply it how it fits. Yeah, and then look at that, the Empress and the King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like the benefit of this tower is that you are now able to activate this Queen of Swords and Emperor energy in your own vibration, okay? And gain a better mastery around your emotional energy, King of Cups. Okay? And not only be able to nurture yourself, but also just kind of have a stronger sense of what you're able to grow, what you're able to do, what you're able to bring to these moments or these connections or these contracts, okay? So again, I feel like the whole benefit is now you not only have access to the Queen of Swords within you, but the Emperor within you, the Empress within you, right? It's really offering you an opportunity to ascend at the end of the day, okay? And the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck to clarify Neptune and Sacrifice Divine. Clarify this Neptune energy with the bottom of the deck card for Cancer, Leo. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay. 7 of Wands. And that's what I was feeling. Some of you are resistant or fighting the need to let go of some sort of conflict, let go of some sort of tension, resentment, pride. I feel for a lot of y'all, okay? It's like, that's what I was like, nah, I'm standing firm on my pride right now. But that's what the divine is asking you to sacrifice, your defenses, okay? Sacrifice the defenses. And I know that that's hard. I know that it's hard, but being in that defensive energy where there is some sort of benefit or expansion that is trying to happen in your vibration here, Cancer, Leo, is going to keep you in this 10 of Swords under this cloud. And I feel like, you know, ideally it would be great to get out of that, right? But again, if you need a little bit more time in that 10 of Swords to be a little under that cloud, by all means, do what you feel you need to do, okay? But understand that there is this expansion on the other side of it, that all of this has happened, this tower with this King of Swords, is all for your transformation, okay? And the moment that you can allow that pride to kind of simmer down a little bit, release your defenses around what has happened, and really let go of what you need to let go of, right? And kind of make peace and accept it. The quicker you can step into this beneficial energy with Jupiter, all right? But let's see, what's the highest energetic outcome for Cancer Leos dealing with the situation? And what specifically do they need to focus on? For those connected to this energy, thank you so much, Divine. Show me the highest energetic outcome of this situation and what Cancer Leo will need to focus on for those connected to this energy. Thank you so much. Highest energetic outcome. Community. Okay. Kind of gives me this Empress energy a little bit. It's like having a deeper connection to your environment, those that surround you, those that do bring you that 9 of Cups energy, right? Those that support you filling up your cup, okay? And then you also got release. Like I said, something absolutely has to be let go of, and or the situation was released or let go of through a tower moment for your greater good, okay? What else might be the highest energetic outcome? Community release. Okay, well, yeah, flow's been coming out for everybody for this week, okay? But I feel like this community is this 5 of Wands. And I'm not necessarily all the way sure how that will resonate, but this community that maybe needs to be released. Maybe this is a group of people that you had to have this tower moment or walk away from, okay? It feels like that's the 5 of Wands energy. That's what needs to be released here. You do, again, like I said, have flow. Okay, so going with the flow of the events that have happened, no longer holding resistance or resentment, okay, in this situation. And it might take you some time to get there, Cancer Leo, and that's absolutely okay. You pace yourself the way you feel best and the way you feel comfortable. But this is absolutely confirmation that, yeah, the more you surrender to the flow, Empress energy, the more power you find and the more growth there is, right? Empress and the Emperor. The higher you can kind of ascend out of this energy. Now, what does Cancer Leo specifically need to focus on, Divine, when it comes to this? Yeah. Simplicity. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Okay? I feel like the challenge that this Grand Cross is providing maybe feels super complex, but in actuality, it's very, very simple and straight to the point. Okay? So try not to build any extra narratives around what's happening right now for you, Cancer, Leo, okay? Whatever is the simplest answer, the simplest explanation, the simple route and road with this is the one you need to be on, okay? What else does Cancer Leo need to focus on when dealing with this energy? Thank you. Ooh, look at that. Focus on thriving. I love that. Yeah. Focus on thriving. That might be the motivation to get out of this Ten of Swords. Like, think about how much benefit, again, Jupiter return, how much expansion, how much growth, how you'll be thriving once you come out of the cloud, right? And maybe that's what your pride is kind of stopping you from doing a little bit here, Cancer Leo. Really thriving in the now moment. Yeah, you got flexibility. Just like bamboo. It bends, it bends, it bends, but it does not break. So that there's a need to be flexible in your flow, right? It's like, okay, that didn't work out. That's a tower. That sucks. I hate that, right? Or that makes me feel a particular way. Work through those feelings, and then you kind of rebound and come back, right? But I feel like the Cancer Leos I'm tapped into now, you're on the borderline of breaking over something that's actually transforming you, okay? And maybe, I mean, hey, maybe you need to be broken here in this way. Maybe you need to just allow it to crumble or fall or kind of crack you open in order to go through this and really release it. Whatever is needed and whatever you truly intuitively feel is best for you, Cancer Leo, I am encouraging you to follow that path. So long as it is simple. If it gets too complex, walk away from it, take a step back, okay? Yeah, and then bottom of the deck you have illumination, okay? So this is a period of growth, expansion in your consciousness, and is it uncomfortable? Absolutely, Cancer Leo, 100%, okay? Sending you all so much love, strength, and courage to really work through that and endure it, because what's on the other side of being uncomfortable is a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of benefits, a lot of flow, okay? All right, so don't let your pride get in the way of your flow, Cancer Leo. This has been your Cosmic Energy reading, tarot card and oracle card messages. I hope that you found this helpful and insightful around maybe something you're facing, or maybe that might be coming up for you here, okay? This could have been a fair warning. But let me know what connected with you or resonated with you in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you connected with the messages, if you enjoyed the cards, or if you just enjoyed your time here on my channel tuning in. I appreciate all of that energy you guys bring here, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Make sure you check out my channel memberships if you're interested in the members only content, okay? We do monthly forecast readings, extended love readings, and then the occasional energy shift reading for all levels, okay? So if you're interested in that content, go ahead and hit that join button next to subscribe. Check it out, or you can click the first link in my description box below. All right, join where you feel comfortable, but if not, Cancer Leo, no harm, no foul, no worry, no problem. I'll see y'all in the next one, all right? Namaste.